Reverend Father Leo R. Villa from the Diocese of Shrine and Parish of Nuestra Señora de la Asunción of Rizal. Nuestra Señora de la Porcesión. The March 2033 was established in the millennium as a Catholic Gran Intramuros in 1834, devoted to the faithfulness of the Gran. Ave, Ave, viva la Virgen. 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 The song of the angels of Francis was written by Church Advocate. Former President of the before us is the coronado image, Nuestra Señora de la Asunción, Santa Teresa. Viva la Virgen! Viva! This image shows the Virgin standing on a pillar with the child Jesus in her arms. Devotion began when the image of the Virgin on top of the pillar appeared to St. James the Apostle. The parish in San Isidro de Mariana was established in 1985. Since then, miracles have been attributed to the image, which was canonically known in 2015. We would like to acknowledge parish priest Reverend Father Tito and Tessa of the Diocese of Gran and Parish of Rodrigo Capillar, Diocese of Lukman and Camarines Sur. Before us is the original image of the canonically crowned Nuestra Señora de Mariana. We would also like to thank Reverend Father Rodrigo, Parish priest of St. Francis of Assisi, Reverend Father Salvador of the Universale, the Parish priest of Argentina Bruce Parish, and the missionaries of Caribe. always visit the Manapur, the corner of the Mexican Very 11 years ago, Nagabil ang historical ground with the name and by the authority of His Holiness Pope Benedict XVI. And we wish to acknowledge the legacies of pride and courage of our Lady of the Lord, the Eagles Cathedral, headed by Bishop the Most Reverend Reinaldo G. Evangelista, and the Parish Priest of Dr. Reverend Father Bilal Castellera. Nagaling Band from Kawit, Cavite. Viva! 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 Porcesión. This follows the night the Volta and the Immaculate Conception and executed on December 1954. Subsequent patient death festivities lasted for a year. Dahil nakalabang sa September Malolos is also ang isa ng Malolos.
In 1880, a Chilean traveler followed light, coming from a cave beside a river in Guadalupe, Cebu. He found a statue of the Virgin Mary, and the image was brought to a makeshift chapel, which eventually became a church. This is one of the four distinct images bearing the title Guadalupe, the others being from Mexico, Spain, and the Canary Islands. Our Lady is the patroness of Cebu. We would like to acknowledge the caretakers of Our Lady, the Familia Mendez, and the Archdiocese of Cebu. Also, the Catholic would like to thank the Santa Lata from Pangasinan. Also including our acknowledgements, Reverend Father Andre Media, Director of the Commission on Youth, the Archdiocese of Cebu, devotees of NS, Guadalupe, Cebu, Archdiocese of Cebu, and of course, 14th son. We get a glimpse of how communities celebrate their we are introduced to an array of costumes, music, dances, rituals and chants, and in some instances, even music. We would like to thank again the Secretary Hermanos Mayores, Maria Victoria Burgos, Zalina Camus, Maria Victoria Lulo, Evelyn Del Rosario, Kessler Go, Reverend Father J. Hina, Armita Rufina, Faye Rodriguez, Nene Lenore, Dr. Jaime Lagor in 1898. The image was declared by the local government of Marikina as the patroness of Marikina. The image was canonically crowned in 2019. The image of Mama Ola, as her devotees call her, is accompanied by their young dancers who perform the dance during her feasting. The delegation is led by Reverend Father Lamberto Ramos, Shrine Rector and Administrator and Auxiliary Bishop Most Reverend Father Loli Goku, Parish Priest, together with the Camarera Ordination, Sister Emilia Blanco de Guzman Cruz. We would like to acknowledge again the Hermana Mayor, Honorable Stella Luz Kimbo, and her spouse, Honorable Casimiro Kimbo, for supporting and spearheading this year's ceremony. Sabayan na magmamahal kay Maria sa ating harapan ang Birhen ng Marikina, Nuestra Señora de los Desamparados. We would like to acknowledge the Holy Rosary Youth Band from Rosario, Cavite. The image before us is an original image canonically crowned on October 23, 2005. Its feast day falls on the second Sunday of May. A canonical ordination is an act of a church under the authority of the Pope, in which the Lord of the Virgin Mary is granted for to the devotees, who from all places proud to comply with their promises and render their adoration, and in the night sold this their past. They used to equal and even exceeded the numerous crowds of faithful who worship at the sanctuary in Antipolo. This is from the quotations from the web that are just taken from the original stand. With Vatican approval, the image is canonically crowned on May 12, 1991, officiated by then Archbishop of Manila, His Eminence Jaime Cardinal C, and the then parish priest, Father Agustin Cuenca OFM. We would like to acknowledge Reverend Father Ireneo III, OFM, from the National Shrine of Our Lady of the Abandoned in Santa Ana, Manila. Also with them, the Cofradia de Nuestra Señora de los Desamparados, and the parishioners and devotees of Our Lady of the Abandoned. Before us is the official pilgrim image of the Nuestra Señora de los Desamparados de Manila, canonically crowned May 12, 1991 by Pope John Paul II. Acknowledgement of University Hermanos Mayores, Maria Victoria Burgos, Regina Hami, Maria Victoria Yugo. The image is from the Diocesan Shrine and Parish of the Immaculate Conception, Alamor, Diocese of Caloocan, headed by Reverend Father Joey C. Enriquez, Rector and Parish. The image before us is an official pilgrim image canonically crowned by Pope John Paul II and by His Eminence Jaime Cardinal C. We would also like to acknowledge Reverend Father Christian Charles Manansala, the Vice Rector and Parochial Vicar, the Diocesan Shrine and Parish of the Immaculate Conception, Manila. We would like to acknowledge the Malabon Community Band for the music.
The Grand Porcesión is not only a celebration of married art and devotion, it is also a celebration of Filipino culture. Through the commendable efforts of our participants who prepared for days and tirelessly worked till late night or under the scorching sun, we get a glimpse of how communities celebrate their fiestas. We are treated to an array of costumes, music, dances, rituals, and chants, and it's something to success even cuisine. They are expressions of a people's identity and form part of our heritage. It is important to understand that these spectacles are not merely for show. They are unique expressions of love and devotion to Mary and are all done for the greater glory of God. Now before us is the Tataning Festival of Paco Manila. The Tataning Festival is done in honor of the Nuestra Señora de la Gracia de Manila. For the participation of our next village, we wish to thank Reverend Father Herbert John V. Camacho from the Archdiocesan Shrine of Our Lady of Gracia, Paco, Manila. We would also like to thank the Parish Pastoral Council, the PPC, the OLP Choir, the Civilian Gran, and the Its Devotion Propagation, Mr. Jimmy Calacati and G.P. Douglas. The feast of our next village is celebrated every May 14th. She was canonically crowned on November 15th. Nuestra Señora de Peñafrancia de Manila. It is said that the original image was found by a Frenchman in the mountain of Sierra de Francia between Cáceres and Salamanca in Spain. He was heir to a fortune but decided to enter a convent and devote his time to the veneration of the Virgin Mary. Believed to have been brought to Spain, this painting on canvas miraculously found its way back to Philippine shores. the river in the late 16th century. Tradition says that the image is only a foot high in size, however its weight is incredibly heavy. Many attempted to lift the statue but failed. But when the people decided to bring it to a nearby church in Haro, the image was suddenly bunched and was easily carried by one fisherman. Many miracles and supernatural phenomena were attributed to the Virgen de la Candelaria. Hence, the image received the papal sanction and it was personally crowned by then Pope John Paul II in his visit to Iloilo in February 1981. The Virgen de la Candelaria, or Manang Candle, as she is lovingly called by the Ilocos, is the greatness of Western Visayas and known for being the sole married village in Asia that was crowned by a portrait and a saint. The original miraculous image of Night Candle is enshrined in the northern facade of the Haro Metropolitan Cathedral in the National Shrine for Liquid Candles. And this day is celebrated every February. We would also like to thank the Honorable Jaime C. Villanueva, the Mayor of the Municipality of Liti, the Province of Albay. Nuestra Señora de Salvación de Jorobal. Devotion. Devotion to this Virgin is most popular in Albay Province, in Bicol. It began over 200 years ago in the Bicol Marine School, with a statue carved from a Halloween in the forest of Rowan in Albay. The image symbolizes the union of the Mother and the Son in the work of our salvation. We would like to thank our Gran. Again, we would like to thank the Lieutenant General Headquarters Band, led by Lieutenant Sergeant Don Easy of the Philippines. next image is what right to thank Reverend Father Anthony Domingo and the Christian Spanish, the Diocese of Cabanatuan and the Diocese of Reverend. We would also like to thank Father Anthony Domingo, Father Matthew Sibari, the Honorable Members, the Christian Organization. We would also like to thank La Virgen Divina Pastora. It is believed that the first image of the Divine Shepherdess was brought to Nueva Ecija in the 17th century while missionaries introduced sheep raising to the region. The statue was venerated at the first church built in the Nueva Ecija. The image disappeared from the church one day and was later found under a timeless tree. This image is enshrined at the Three James Parish in the Nueva Ecija. Next year, the La Virgen Divina Pastora will celebrate its 60th canonical coronation on April 26, 2024. Next year, the La Virgen Divina Pastora will celebrate its 60th anniversary. Yes, we are all invited to the programs and This image is also known as Apo Bakit, the Ilocano term for respect for an elderly woman. Made in Madrid, Spain, it was believed to have arrived in 1822 as the patroness of the Immaculate Conception Minor Seminary in Iligan, Ilocos Sur. During a stopover at Nabangpakan, La Union, the image stuck to its base and could not be moved. Church officials then decided to enthrone the image at the main altar and gave it the title Nuestra Señora de Nabangpakan. Then we would like to thank Reverend Father Cardinal Emil Buwado, the Panapilvitor of the Diocese of the Diocese of Santo Mando de la Union. We would also like to thank the Confraternity of Our Lady of Nabangpakan, religious organizations and parishioners, the local government unit of Leyva La Union, and its tourism council. The multitude of devotees from around Bataan. We would like to give a special thanks to Manila Mayor Maria Sheila Yakunapangan and the Manila Traffic and Parking Bureau of Manila. Rosa del Rosario del Pueblo de Orani. This village has graced the Gran Porcesión since 1986. The parish was established in 1714 by the Dominican friars, and the Virgin was canonically crowned on April 18, 1959. The celebration of the crowning of an image is a rare one in Catholic ritual, as the Holy See concedes the right only in this very exceptional cases. In this case of this Virgin, it was the first in the history of the Philippines that such right has been considered. Police Captain Anthony S. Abando, and Police Lieutenant Colonel Gilbert Kahurao. In the early 1950s, after the Second World War, the Virgen de los Remedios became the central figure of the Kapampangan faith. Then, the then Bishop of the newly established Diocese of San Fernando, the Most Reverend Cesar Maria Guerrero, has chosen the title Virgen de los Remedios when he founded the Cruzada de Caridad y Buena Voluntad as a reflection of the province's need of revenue brought by the emerging spread of communism and socialism. In 1954, the image of Santo Cristo del Perdón was commissioned to accompany the image of the Virgen de los Remedios to remind the Kapampangan faithful that devotion to Mary always leads to Jesus Christ. Since then, the crusade was entitled Cruzada de Penitencia y Caridad. In September 1956, with the blessing of the Holy Father Pope Pius XII, the Virgen de los Remedios was canonically crowned, and this was presided by Intramuros Archbishop. The canonical image of the Virgen de los Remedios is enshrined in the Repository Chapel in the Archbishopric of Pampanga, and her image is brought out once for celebration and for veneration and rosary. The image of the Virgen de los Remedios in Tulit Kapampangan, Tulang Kapampangan, is under the custody of the Porcesión this year's participation of the image of the Gran is offered as a thanksgiving for the 75 years since the foundation of the Diocese of San Fernando, Pampanga, the land full of grace, protected and interceded by our Lord. Santo Cristo del Perdón,
The next image is from the Archdiocesan Shrine of Nuestra Señora de la Caridad Parish of St. Augustine of Hippo, Segovia, led by Reverend Father Ruben Sonia. Nuestra Señora de la Caridad de Pantay. Reina de Locandia, patrona de la Arquidiócesis de Nueva Segovia, was found by fishermen in a wooden box floating in Bantay River in the coast of Ilocos Province in the 16th century. Acknowledged as the first parish priest of Bantay, Father Juan Bautista de Montoya of Augustinian Monastery is said to have placed a statue of Our Lady of Charity in Bantay is uncertain. It is probably as old or even older than the parish itself, which was founded in 1591. It may be the oldest Marian image in Search in Locandia, as Bantay was already an important mission center in the first generation after the arrival of Juan de Salcedo in Ilocos in 1572. Father Juan Bautista de Montoya, who was named prior of the Augustinian Monastery in Bantay in 1593, claimed to have placed a statue in the church with his own hand. Her right hand, the benevolent hand, is open as if to shower favors from her son on her devotees. Founding Chair Imelda Omor. We would like to acknowledge again General Romeo S. Bronner Jr., Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, Lieutenant General Stephen E. Parejo, the Commanding General of the Philippine Air Force, Nuestra Señora de Guía. Legend has it that one of the Legazpi soldiers found this image lying on a pandan shrub on the shore of Manila Bay in 1871. She was conferred the title na Inmakulalang Concepcion de la Nuestra Señora de Guía. A shrine was built for the image in the place called Ermita or Hermitage. The Virgin was invoked by seafarers for a sea journey and was proclaimed patroness of Manila by the King of Spain in 1758. Acknowledging the Archdiocese of Manila, Archdiocese Shrine of Nuestra Señora de Guía for Ermita Manila, and Reverend Father Esperito E. Villegas, the rector and parish. Also, the acknowledgement the delegates of Father Flores, the Banda Malabon, and Monsignor Orlando de la Cruz, rector of the Manila Cathedral, for accompanying the original image. This image is enshrined in Taal, Batangas. According to legend, her image was found in 1611 by boat attracted by radiance and music, coming from either cave or a tree. The Virgin of assassins the boat for curing various ailments, including infertility. We would like to acknowledge the owner, the caretaker, member of the Virgen ng Kaysasay, Mr. Ramon, and Leia Marina from Taal, Batangas. In front of us is a replica of the image, and its feast day is on the 8th of December. The Grand Marian Procession Working Committee is headed by the Chairperson, Sandra M. Martinez, the Vice Chairperson, Jeff Yap, the Secretariat composed of Rancho Ercilia, Jaciel Del Rosario, Porcia Resho, and Ron Fernandez. For the physical arrangement, Darlene Cada, Joey Salonga, Rafi Recto, and Riel Recto. For the technical requirements, Leonardo Mugo and MJ Rita. For assembly venue management, Engineer Victor Reyes and Zagay Severa. For the deployment, Bernard Jose, Cuarto Pacho, Joseph Nina Reyes, and JP Joshua Ong. For the security and traffic, Mark Corena and Janelli Gabriel. For area improvement, Lucinia Bernardo and Joanna Katapa. For procession marshalling, Vicente Santos Jr. and Arnel Guillermo. And for the processional images, Dio Santos and Romy Villaverde. We would like to acknowledge the Philippine National